Hey there, it's Archangel Michael reaching out with a crucial message from above. This is your final nudge from heaven, inviting you to come back. If you miss this, you could lose that connection forever. Listen closely, my dear. Heaven is holding its breath for you right now. This moment, this very second, was set aside just for you. You didn't stumble upon this accidentally. It was sent your way at the perfect time, right when your soul was starting to wake up again. You're so close to overlooking something that's been meant for you since you were born. Let me be straight with you. This is the last call before things go quiet. God has been calling your name repeatedly, but the clamor of the world has drowned him out. That's why I'm here, sounding the alarm, not to frighten you, but to shield you. If you don't open your heart and spirit now, you might never hear this call again. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel and enjoy this message, because what you are about to hear is not just a video. It is a divine intervention. Know that as you read this, angels are surrounding you. They've patiently awaited your attention to these signs. They hold a divine scroll. And guess what? Your name is on it. But that scroll has a time limit here. It won't stick around forever. Please don't let this chance slip away. Stick around until the end. Heaven has sent me, Michael, the guardian of light and warrior for the Most High, to break down all the barriers keeping you from what's been waiting for you. Before we move on, I want to ask you from the depths of my heart, don't rush through this. This is special, not just another routine message. This is a pivotal moment that angels have been waiting for since before you were born. Go ahead and subscribe now. Yes, right this moment, not just because it's a button, but because it signifies your faith. It's your way of saying, I'm ready. Once you do that, the whole spiritual realm swings into action on your behalf. Now, I want you to hear me out. Your soul has been under attack lately. You've felt it, the confusion, the heaviness, the quietness of your prayers. None of this was your fault. You were targeted for who you are in the kingdom. But here's the good news. Heaven doesn't want you to miss out anymore. You are not weak. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. Your name has been spoken about in heaven's courts in the last 12 hours. Just 12 hours ago, the angels gathered, and someone said, find them, remind them, warn them before it's too late. That's why I'm here with this message. If you ignore it again, you could miss the very miracle that could break this cycle once and for all. God still wants you, but his patience is running thin. If you don't return now, heaven might go silent. You aren't reading this by chance. Out of billions of people, this message landed in your hands for a reason. Your soul still shines. Deep down, under all that noise and hurt, there's still a flickering light. And heaven will never let that light be dimmed. Understand this. This isn't just another ordinary day or warning. It's a divine alarm set off by God himself. He's seen you pour your heart into those who didn't deserve it. He knows you've cried in the dark when no one was watching. Even when you stopped reaching out to him, he never stopped loving you, not for one moment. But now, the critical time has come. The battle for your destiny is at a pivotal stage. The forces trying to hold you back have grown stronger. And this message reached you because heaven made one last effort to safeguard what's rightfully yours. But remember, God won't force you. He'll wait for you to say just one thing. Yes. That's it. Just, yes, I'm ready. Yes, I'm coming back. Yes, I don't want to miss this divine opportunity. This is written in the book of life, and you are meant to step into a season of restoration, abundance, and miraculous events. But you've put it off too long and skipped too many messages. The window is closing. There's an actual battle over your soul taking place right now, this very moment. The heaviness you've felt, the confusion, the exhaustion. These are signs that a dark force wants what God has prepared for you. It's not just in your head. This is real. If you turn away from this divine message, you'll feel a heavy silence in your spirit because heaven will quiet down, not to punish you, but because you chose to stop listening. That's why I, Michael, the protector of righteousness, have come to shout out this final call: return to where you belong. This is your moment, and there won't be another message like this with such urgency. No other angel is scheduled to seek you out tonight. Time is ticking quickly, and heaven won't wait much longer. The miracle is ready. The blessing is signed, but God can't give it to you if your hands are closed. He needs you to say yes, not to be perfect or perform flawlessly, but to simply say yes. Please don't brush off this holy moment. People in your life may be whispering untrue things about you, and one of them is about to act in a way that could shake your world. But if you answer this call, if you return to the light, God will thwart their plans before they even have a chance to voice them. Ignore this, and they may succeed, leaving you wondering why everything started falling apart right after you turned away from this message. Hey there, I'm not trying to freak you out. I'm here to help you. So, let's take a moment to slow things down. Please read this message all the way through. Don't rush it. Don't close this tab, because every word you read is making waves in the spirit world. Every second you spend here is breaking free from the chains that were holding back your progress. This is sacred space, my friend. This isn't just for entertainment. It's a divine opportunity to save you before it's too late. Now, take a deep breath and pause for a second, because something really important is coming up. God has urged me to share a truth that's been kept from you, a hidden reason why your breakthrough has been stalling. But I can only share this with those who are truly tuning in. If you're still with me, it shows you're ready to hear it. Here's the secret. There's someone in your life who was never meant to stay. They were just supposed to be a temporary part of your journey, not your permanent future. And they might soon do something that will rattle your world. But if you heed this call and turn back toward the light, God will thwart their plans before they can even voice them. Ignore this, though, and they might succeed, leaving you wondering why chaos hit right after you passed this message by. I'm here for your protection. So please slow down and take this seriously. You're in a space that could change everything for you. Remember, not every fight is for you to endure. Some people are just lessons, holding on to them out of fear, pain, or guilt is keeping your blessings at bay. Light and darkness can't coexist. They've been the root of your delays, and heaven has given them multiple chances to shift. But their time is running out. God is ready to part ways with them soon. Resist that, and you risk losing both them and the blessings meant for you. You need to let go of what was just a lesson so you can welcome what was always meant to be a blessing. You didn't come here just to be warned. You're meant to awaken. The angels have been waiting for this moment when you'd finally stop and embrace the truth that could change everything for you. And you might be feeling a lot of hurt, betrayed, abandoned, exhausted, and wondering if anyone up there is even aware of your struggles. But let me tell you, heaven sees your tears and knows your pain. It's documented in the divine records, and now heaven is poised to respond in ways you never imagined. You've been hoping for a sign, right? Searching for reassurance that you haven't been forgotten. Well, this message is your sign. If you skim over it, ignore it, or just move on as if it doesn't matter, you might miss out on what you've been praying for. Not because God didn't answer, but because you didn't stay still long enough to receive the gift. This isn't just another reminder. It's the last one. God is waiting for you, but his patience isn't endless. He wants to bring you back into the fold, to hear your voice, to have you surrender. But remember, he won't force you. This message comes with a sense of urgency because there's a choice before you that could determine the doors that open or close for the next 7 years. Yes, I said 7. That shows how crucial this moment is. Michael, sent by heaven, not just any angel, but the defender of what is right, bring you this message because what's at stake here is immense. God is offering you a sacred chance to step away from the chaos and into your true calling. But only you can say yes and return. I know it's tough to turn back. You might feel ashamed of the mistakes you've made. We all have roads we wish we could erase, but God's love isn't based on your perfection. It's based on his affection for you. No past trauma or mistake can erase his mark from your life. You are cherished, chosen, and called. However, your connection feels a bit weak right now because distractions are pulling you down, people, habits, excuses. You're teetering, and if you let this moment slip away like the others, the silence after might last longer than you think. So please stay here. Remain in this special space because every upcoming word is a lifeline for your spirit. And let me make this crystal clear. You're being watched right now in the spirit. Forces are trying to figure out your next move because they fear what happens when one of the chosen steps back into their true identity. Doubt is trying to creep in through your mind, telling you this isn't anything special, but I assure you it is. This time, heaven is saying, make it loud, make it clear. They can't say they didn't know. So listen closely. This is the final nudge from above, not out of anger, but out of love. God has a purpose for you that will turn every struggle into something meaningful, but you must step into it now. The enemy wants you to think tomorrow is better, but that's the lie that holds you back from finding freedom. The miracle is ready for you now, but God can't give it to you if you keep shutting your heart every time He reaches out. Hey there, this is seriously important. Your life matters more than you might think. Right behind you, there are angels who are completely invested in your choices. They're crying, praying, and hoping you'll say yes. They see the big picture, both the highs and the lows. If you don't make a move now, what was meant to be your miracle could easily slip into someone else's story. You'll find yourself watching from afar as the blessings that were meant for you get handed over to someone else who chose to say yes when you said, maybe later. But here's the good news. It's not too late. If you're still breathing and reading this, that means the door is still slightly ajar. I'm urging you, please step through before it closes for good. Because once it shuts, no angel can reopen it. This is a unique opportunity, and I'm here to help you grab it. But remember, I can't make you move. I can only share what I feel in my heart. Heaven's message is clear. You are valued, but this is the final call. I can sense your spirit is uneasy right now. I know you're here, and that heaven is hoping for your next move. This choice you're facing isn't small anymore. It's about whether you'll stay connected to the source of your life or drift away into a future that lacks that spark. And if that connection weakens now, the path ahead might look appealing but feel empty beneath the surface. What good is it to have everything while feeling distant from God? What's success without divine support? What's comfort when you feel heaven's silence? That's why you're getting this message right now, because the timing is intentional, not convenient, and your soul can feel the shift. You've sensed it, right? In your dreams, in the way your surroundings have changed lately. Even if you've tried to push it away, the truth is still there, just waiting for you. God is not giving up on you, even if it feels like you've been abandoned. This time, that door is cracked open again, but this is your last chance. Think back to all those moments where you felt like everything was about to turn around just to have it snatched away at the last moment. It wasn't God holding you back. It was the disconnect. Heaven wants to change that, but you have to be willing to return, to surrender, and simply say, yes. I get it. You're tired. You've been through the ringer before. But this is different. This is the final divine call. Hey there. I feel like it's time to share something important that's been kept under wraps, a reason why you might be feeling stuck lately. If you're still reading, it means you're ready to hear it. Here's the scoop. There's someone in your life who isn't meant to stick around for the long haul. They were just a temporary part of your story, not a staple in your future. And soon, they might do something that shakes things up for you. But if you listen to this insight and choose to step back into the light, you'll see their plans dashed before they even get the chance to carry them out. Ignore this message, though, And you could find yourself wondering why everything turned chaotic right after you brushed it off. I'm here looking out for you. So please take a moment to really think about this. You're at a pivotal point that could change everything for you. Remember, not every battle is yours to fight. Some people come into our lives just to teach us a lesson. Clinging to them out of fear, pain, or guilt might be blocking your blessings. Light and darkness can't coexist. And those connections have been holding you back for too long. Heaven has given them plenty of chances to change for the better, but their time is almost up. God is getting ready to part ways with them soon. If you resist this, you risk losing both them and the blessings that are meant for you. You need to let go of what was just a lesson so you can make room for what's truly meant to bless your life. You didn't just come here to receive warnings. You're meant to awaken. The angels have been eagerly waiting for this moment when you finally pause and embrace the truth that can shift everything in your favor. I know you might be feeling hurt, betrayed, abandoned, exhausted, and questioning whether anyone up there even sees your struggles. But trust me, heaven knows about your tears and pain. It's all recorded in the divine books, and heaven is ready to respond in ways you haven't even imagined yet. You've been looking for a sign, right? Wishing for assurance that you aren't forgotten? Well, this message is your sign. If you treat it like just another thing and move along, you might miss out on the answers you've been praying for, not because God didn't respond, but because you didn't pause long enough to receive that gift. This isn't just another reminder. It's your last call. God is waiting for you, but his patience has its limits. He wants to bring you back, to hear you out, to have you surrender. But remember, he's not going to force you. This message carries urgency because the choice in front of you could shape the next 7 years of your life. Yes, I said 7. That's how crucial this moment is. I'm Michael, sent from heaven. Not just any angel, but here to defend what's right. And I've got this incredibly important message for you. God's offering you a sacred chance to step away from the noise and into your true purpose. But it's up to you to say yes and come back. I know it's tough. You might feel ashamed of your past mistakes. We all have paths we wish we could erase, but God's love isn't about your perfection. It's all about his affection for you. No past hurt or error can wipe away his mark on your life. You are cherished, chosen, and called. Right now, though, your connection might feel a bit shaky because distractions, people, habits, excuses are weighing you down. You're on the edge, and if you let this moment slip away like the others, the silence that follows might stick around longer than you think. So please don't rush away. Remain in this special moment, because the words that follow are lifelines for your spirit. And let it be crystal clear. You're being observed in the spiritual realm. Forces are waiting to see what you do next, because they know the power that comes when someone chosen steps back into their true identity. Doubt might sneak in, telling you this isn't anything special, but I promise you it is. Heaven is saying, make it loud, make it clear. They can't claim they didn't know. So listen closely. This is your final nudge from above, and it's delivered with love, not anger. God has a purpose for you that'll turn your struggles into something meaningful, but you need to step into it now. The enemy wants you to think that tomorrow will be better, but that's the lie keeping you from finding your freedom. Every struggle you've recently faced, every ounce of resistance, it's all been a reaction to the good things heaven's been preparing for you. The enemy sees your potential and is fighting hard to stop you. So let me ask you, what if this is the moment every prayer you've ever whispered is aligning for? What if this is the key that's been hidden for so long, now just waiting for you to say, yes? Will you let it slip away again? Or will you open your heart and give the angels what they're waiting for? Just say, God, I'm ready. It's that simple. When you give heaven the green light to move, miracles will unfold. Obstacles will clear, delays will vanish, and the enemy's hold will weaken. But if you let this opportunity pass, silence will return, and it might not be easy to wait for another chance. That's why this message feels urgent and direct. There's no backup plan for this moment. So please hear me out. I've seen what's ahead. If you come back to God and say, yes, now, what's in store for you is beyond your wildest dreams. A life filled with divine purpose instead of struggles, new blessings instead of past pain. But if you hesitate, the doors meant for you could shut under the weight of your indecision. And God will respect your choice to remain silent. That's the truth. Heaven never forces. It simply invites. And this is your invitation. This is your moment. Hey there, it's me, Archangel Michael. I'm here to share an important message because the universe is saying it's time. They're ready. If you choose to open this message, amazing things will happen. If you choose to ignore it, I'll be here waiting, but the opportunity will pass, and so will the miracles that come with it. My dear one, please take this in with your whole being, your spirit, not just your mind. What I'm about to tell you has been waiting in the heavenly vault for the perfect moment, and that moment is now. You find yourself at a crossroads, standing between two timelines. The choice you make today will not only impact your next few months, but will shape your entire life for years to come. I don't say that lightly. I've seen both paths. One path leads you back to blessings and favor. Doors swing open, and good things come your way effortlessly. You'll find clarity, health, and opportunities chasing after you. You'll wake up and realize you're thriving, not just surviving. But the other path, if you ignore this message, will leave you feeling stuck, wondering why things don't change. Relationships may seem fine on the surface, but they'll feel empty. You'll keep grasping for peace, only to have it slip away. And the hardest part, you may never know what you could have had. That's why I'm offering you another chance. This is your moment to step away from what no longer serves you and return to your true self. I urge you to stop ignoring the signs. This is the sign you've been waiting for. As soon as you accept this message and let it resonate in your heart, You'll start to feel the burdens you've been carrying begin to lift. The doubts that once held you back will fade away. But there's urgency here. This moment is special, and it won't last forever. You're not the only one heaven is trying to reach. What is meant for you is still waiting, but the divine timing is running out. Gifts from the universe have a timing. And if you miss too many opportunities, they might begin to look for someone who is ready. Don't wait too long. You might find out later what you could have had today. I know you might feel hesitant and think, I'm not ready yet. But let me share a truth with you. You don't have to be ready. You just have to be willing. God isn't asking for perfection. He just wants your willingness. He'll help you heal and transform. But first, you need to commit fully, no more half measures. This is about eternity and reconnecting with your source before it feels too late. So, ask yourself, do you really want to carry this same heaviness into another year? Do you want to keep feeling stuck while others move forward? You can't ignore the stirring in your heart as you read this. It's real. That feeling, it's your spirit recognizing the call from above. Don't let fear trick you into thinking it's too late or that you've messed up too much. Even now, heaven is ready to rewrite your story. One simple yes can change everything, but you have to say it now. You have to step forward and embrace what was always intended for you. I can sense the pull in your heart, that tug of war between fear and faith, between holding on and letting go. Here's the thing, your heart has never misled you. Your spirit knows its home, but the struggles in life may have drowned out God's voice. I'm here to remind you, you're not meant to walk this path alone. There's still time, but it's running short. Time is precious in the spiritual realm. And you've already spent too long brushing aside the signs and letting distractions take over. So here you are, right at the brink of transformation for this chapter in your life.